Good evening. This is take 2. Still having problems with my internet not wanting to, or telling me that I've got a weak signal for some reason. I do not know why. And I'm hoping that this time it will go through. This is Card Creating with Jean. My name is Jean Ducro, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from McFarland, Wisconsin, which is just south of Madison. And welcome to our Sunday evening. And hopefully we can keep up with this, because I'm a little concerned that it had to kick me off right away. And I don't like it when it does that. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Aw, thanks for the heart. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great weekend. I am having a nice weekend. I got 2 walks in yesterday, so I think my total was up to 6 miles yesterday. I did not walk. Well, I take that back. We did walk today. I walked to church and back home again. Hi, Lori. Welcome. And, thanks for sharing. I really appreciate it. So I got a little bit of walking in, but I just felt really lazy this afternoon. I wanted to be down here in my craft room working all day, and I did not do it. I got down here at about, probably about 3:45 or 3:30 or something, and got my desk all cleaned off, and decided that we weren't going to make just 1 box tonight. We're going to make 2 boxes. So it's the same pattern, but it will look completely different. So I thought, yeah, why not? I don't think it's going to take too long to put this box together. Hi, Shar. Welcome. Glad you could join us. So if you are watching this for the first time on Facebook, please like and share. And if you want to follow me, click the follow button, and then you'll be notified when I'm going to be going live. And I normally go live on Sunday evenings at 6:30 and Tuesday evenings at 6 o'clock. With my fingers crossed that the internet doesn't poop out on me. I had to restart it again tonight. It's like, for Pete's sakes. I don't know. Thank you very much for sharing, Shar. I appreciate that. So I felt really off because I didn't do anything on Tuesday night with you guys, because it was ridiculous. I'd start my spiel, my opening spiel, and immediately get kicked off and get that little dial that's going around and around and around. Now I'm seeing a little slow connection, so please don't kick me off. So anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, I post my videos on YouTube shortly after I do the lives. But I would encourage you to check us out on Facebook, because then you can get in on our drawing. On the projects that I make, we normally do a drawing the next time we're together. And for those that have commented and are included in the drawing. So, hi Carol. Hi Pam. Oh, you guys. I figured there wouldn't be many people home tonight to tune in, but I guess we're all a bunch of homebodies, huh? I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I thought we were going to go watch the parade, but now it sounds like that we're expecting rain late morning, and our parade starts at noon, so I don't know if we're going to make it downtown to watch the parade or not. Otherwise, and I don't think I'd be able to get many walks in either if it's going to rain all day. I don't know if it will or not. Maybe it's just in the morning. If it doesn't, then I will get a good walk in the afternoon. So anyway, I am ready to flip the camera down, and we are going to make a slider box today. I found it was on a reel on Facebook, and she did post some pictures of what it looked like. Not how it was made, but she did post the sheet that had all the measurements on it. So I had to kind of guess, and by golly, how to put it together. And then later, she actually posted instructions on how to do it. And I thought, well, I was pretty close, but I'm going to stick with what I did compared to what she did. So The person that did this, her name, I'm assuming it's a woman. I'm trying to remember if that looked like feminine hands in the pictures. I think so. Is Rashawn Willems. It's Willms. So your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea if she's a demonstrator here in the United States or abroad someplace, I would assume. So anyway, I'm sure it's abroad now that I think about it, because it's in metric. And we're going to do the box using the metric measurements on our cutting, our cutter. So anyway, let me flip the camera down and we will get started. Okay. Bring this down. Let's see my website there if anybody wants to order. Grab the website from there. Otherwise, it's also on my Facebook page. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I always put it in the description as well. So, anyway, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but we do have all the metric numbers up here at the top. And after cutting a couple boxes out, I've discovered that using metric isn't so bad. It's fairly easy. You just need to have, I have to wear my reading glasses. And I don't know if it's larger if I would order a metric cutter or not. So hopefully you are able to see this. Okay, I got to get this, see how we're lined up here. Wait for this to catch up. Okay, I'm going to move it over just a smidge. We are going to need to go out as far as 24. So hopefully that is on there. I'm waiting for my finger to come up on the... Yep, it is. Okay, good. We are going to use the Crisp Cantaloupe. I think this is so pretty. So we need a piece that is 10.5. So here's the 10, and then the halfway mark is here. I like this because all the little hash marks are on there. It makes it quite easy. So 10.5, this we can put aside. By 24. I thought instead of having the paper all cut out for you, it kind of defeats the purpose of showing you how to use this with the metric. Okay, so this is going to be part of the base. Then we need a piece that is, let's see, what is this going to be? 11 and 4, 11.4. Not quite, this is like 11.3. Okay, let me grab another piece of this. I thought I had it figured out that that was gonna, the other half was gonna be able to work. Let me just look at that. 11.4. Nope, it surely isn't. I'm off by just a little bit. Okay, so I need 13.5. By 11.4. Okay, and then we need to score this on all four sides at 2.2. 1, 2. Get that out of the way. I'll do that right away so we get that Ready to rock and roll for us. Ooh, almost grabbed the wrong thing. Okay. Then I need another piece that is 7 by 10.5. Can I get 7 out of this? I sure can. Okay. So 10.5 by 7. I don't know if any of you have ever made this box or not. You'll be able to tell me once I get further along, probably. Okay, so now we need that. Then we need a piece of Designer Series paper. And I thought I would use the pretty stripe from the set that is got the in color painted patterns. So one has stripes, the other one has polka dots. I like the stripes for this one. Okay, so we want this to be 7. Just going to go right down the line here. Let's see. Yep. 7 by no, it wasn't 7. It's supposed to be 6.8 by 10.2. Well, let's get the 10.2 on here. All right. 6.8. Just gotta take a little off here. Okay. Just a smidge. All right. We're going to go back to this piece and we're going to do some scoring. I need to score this one at 7.1. When we do the drawing for this, I am going to send you the instructions, the layout for what I have that I'm getting the measurements off of. 9.4. Make sure I get that straight. That looks pretty straight. 16.6. And 18.9. And then I need to take and we are going to measure over 2. I think. Am I right? Yes. Measure over 2. Just put a line here. And then we are going to cut from here up to this corner. Oh. Felt the whole paper shift as soon as I put the guard down. There we go. And that's a scrap we can just toss. Okay. There we go. And this is how the outside sleeve of our box is going to be. I'm going to grab my bone folder here and crease these up good. Alright, and then I'm going to also crease these really well. First I'll do this, and then we'll crease it. So this is one that has this is going to go on the inside of that sleeve. This is the what you'll be able to put your goodies or whatever in. Okay, and now I'm just going to do a little trimming here. I think, if I remember correctly, I need to trim the edge. I have to remember which. Okay, so it's the outside edge. I'm going to trim down a little bit. Just a little bit. It will help when you want to glue it together. And I guess we can probably do that right now. Let's use our stamp and seal. I like it because it goes together pretty fast when you use this. Just lining up those creases. There. And this eventually is going to be glued into the inside here. And this is how your box is going to go together, like so. But we need to make it a slider box. And I need to add a few things here first. So we're going to take that piece of DSP, come here, and we're going to glue that to the front here. And it's just a smidge smaller than, and I'm going to use the mono glue. Have any of you ever tried taking a pattern that was done in metric and work with it? See, that's going to look really pretty there. Okay. And then the box that I made, I did in white. And the instructions showed that it was just like this. And I thought this was kind of plain. So I wanted to add a piece of DSP to the front here, just to add a little extra spark. And that is from my favorite DSP at this point, Bloom Boutique. It's the one that has the gold foil accents on one side and then a plain sheet on the other. That is really pretty too. But I thought, I want to try to put some on this side. Okay, what's the easiest way to do this? The easiest way to do this is to put this down and then trace it, but I didn't want the lines on the top. So I'm going to actually lay it down this way, and I want to get it as it's getting hung up on the crease. We're just going to go like so. I'm going to cut this out. It's going to be the same size or slightly bigger, but we're going to cut it down. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. So this might be just about duplicate we want it a little bit smaller so you have a little border around it. I'm just going to take my cutter on the flat sides, and I'm going to take, what is that, about 1/8 of an inch off on the width. We'll take 1/8 of an inch off on the bottom. And that should take care of it. Come here. There we go. There. And we're going to glue that on as well. And then we're going to do a little die cutting. A little edge here that did not come out on that. There. Okay. So then we need to cut a slot in here. And I found a die, and this is from an old set. Let me grab it here. And you can use an X-Acto knife if you want to, or if you have another type of a die that would work. It can't exceed past the edges here. It needs to be able to be contained within the two borders here. And this was from the Happy Little Things set. Okay. I had to go a-digging. We are going to place this on here, and we want to cut it through both sides. This is how I want to do that. Yes, it is. And I'm just going to put that down just to hold it in place. Actually, I'm going to take it over just a smidge more. Okay, let me just cut that out. I've got the cutter ready to roll here, right next to me. I had to finally give up on the plate that I was using. I don't think it owed me anything. Look at how bad it is. It's like, oh yes, it was becoming a challenge to get it to go through the die cut machine. Okay, so I'll take that out, put it aside. And now I'm going to bring this around, and I want to cut this out just a little. So I want to line up these edges, lay this in. Oh, got to bring that over a little bit. Oh, come on. Let's put this in here, just for measurement's sake. There, that makes it a little more rigid. Okay. I'm just trying to line up the two slots. That's all I'm doing. Now let's just make double sure that that's straight. It is. Okay. So I'm just cutting a portion of that out. I need to order another set or two of those plates, and they are not available right now, but they are coming available in the next week or two, I think. Okay, we got that now. And that's going to line up very well. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue this in, trying to make sure that there's the same amount of space on the top and the bottom if possible. Sorry, I have the camera down pretty close here, so I see I'm going off camera a little bit. But I'm thinking you guys got a pretty... Oh, come on. Don't go skating around on me. Yes, that's going to work well. Okay. Now our little slider, we're going to put together a flower, and I went ahead and did the die cutting so you didn't have to suffer through that with me. And I used the Fragrant Layers set, the flower and the leaves, and let's see, come here, and a little border there, and where's the other? Oh, and one of these. I just cut out one of those flowers for the center. Okay, I thought it would look nice if we just kind of added a little bit of the, this is the dark crisp cantaloupe, and this is crisp cantaloupe paper. Just to give it a little more added dimension. All right, we're going to put a little glue on the back side of this. And maybe I'll even add glue to the back side of these leaves. Come on. There we go. And let's flip this one over. It's not on the back side. I'm just going to put some glue up here near the base of where the two leaves come together. We are going to mount it on this circle. And that circle die is from the Stylish Shapes. Let's see. I gotta... put all four of these on here. This one I think needs to come up a little. There we go. Whoop. Okay. This can go on here. And I'm not going to pop it up. I'm going to try to bend up the petals just slightly on the ends. It'll probably go back down when I put that edging on. Let's see. This is going to go in the center. But let's put the edge on first. I always look for the petal that looks like a heart, and that would be this one. Pretty not off-centered heart, but a regular heart. And that's how I know how to line up that edge on the rest of it, because that's like so. Now let's see how this looks here with this. That I can pop up if I can get, I gotta get the glue off my fingers. Sorry about that. All right. Whoa. Whew. Don't have many of these left. All right. Now, we have one piece left of cardstock. What's going to happen is it is going to get glued on the back here. We are going to put this behind, and it will slide back and forth. So I'm going to put a couple of the small mini dimensionals on here. The instructions, I couldn't understand what they were, but they showed three rectangular pieces of paper, and she stacked rectangular pieces of paper in here. I thought, oh no, why did I do that? Oh well, that's fine. It's going against this. I want to just make sure that it's right there. All right, and then we can go ahead and add glue to this. There it is. And we are just going to put this right on there. And this will slide back. And you can just, I don't know if this glue is completely dry on here. No, it's not. Come on. There we go. Oh, for Pete's sakes. There. Oh, I should fill it, shouldn't I? Well, let's get it close to begin with. Oh, I love it when things don't go exactly as planned. There. But by having that extra sheet behind, you're covering up the, it would otherwise look straight down into the box. So I got a little extra. Oh, that's pretty. And I can put it in there for later. But that is our box. I think it's kind of cute. I'll show you the one that I made that was my prototype. Right there. And I just thought that was so plain. Maybe it would have been different if I would have used, let's see, that's Flirty Flamingo, this DSP. If I would have used Fruity Flamingo on the base, it maybe would have helped. But I really think that this is kind of cute. And I'll show you what you can get in there. I've got it in this one. I got a gift card, and look at all the Hershey's Nuggets. 2, 4, so 8 of them will fit in there. Just lovely with the gift card. You can get all kinds of stuff in there. A couple little candy bars, the little mini candy bars would fit in there as well. So, well, I'm glad you liked the box, Michelle. Thank you. Thanks, Lori. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Kathy. All right, we're going to try another one. And I did do the cutting of the pieces for us so that we could, well, maybe I should just, let's put this together. I think this is really pretty. There. All right. Let's put this away. I'm going to use the Berry Vanilla. We're going to use Silly Old Bear. I thought this would be really cute on the top, going back and forth. So I still just need to add the cutouts, but here, let's do this first. This one will go together super fast. Okay, now, I'm just thinking, which is a dangerous thing. What's the size of this? That would fit. What's the size of this? This would fit. Okay. I'm going to put this together for you with my removable tape, because I can mail this one with, I can just take it apart, and that can be our drawing for next time. Get that on there. Yes. Okay. And I think if you got this, you'd be able to figure out how to put it together. Okay. All right. So I went ahead and measured out the DSP on the angle, so we can put that on there. That I will put on with regular glue. But I'm off camera on part of this, aren't I? Yep. And we got our trees. Let's see, it goes this way. All right, hang on a second. Which would we prefer better? The 100-acre woods? Please vote. Or the trees. This is who's going to be on here. Trees. or the 100 Acre Woods? What do you guys think? Hi, Carrie. Glad you could join us. Just let me know which one you think I should use. The trees. Or the woods. 100 Acre Woods. You like the dark trees, Shar? Okay, I need somebody to break the tie. Kelly says the 100 Acre Woods. Okay, we got it. We got it. This one. All right. That was funny. I kind of was leaning towards it too because I thought that maybe those trees were a little on the dark side, but what do I know? Yeah, okay. And for this one, I cut just a little bit larger circle that's going to go on the back because I thought it would give it a little more, give it a little more of a stiffness for sliding back and forth. And let's see, we need our, I'll tell you, I was freezing earlier today down here. I had to turn my little heater on, I was so cold. Now I'm dying. Seems like I can't do a Facebook Live without having a hot flash. Alright, let me push this through. There's something sticky on that platform. Alright, take that off. I'm going to set that in there. Tape down good, and then go back and try that again. Just like a carpenter. There's your twice, cut once. That looks like it's lined up. Okay. Well, I can't feel anything sticky on that thing. Okay. Just gonna go like so we can push this down on here. Alright, here's our extra piece. Alright, let's glue this on first. And I'm still going to use the small one on the back side here. I'm going to try 3 of them in a row. Maybe that would help. No, don't. Take it off. Oh, I shouldn't have put this on yet. It's getting in the way. Okay, now I'll stay. I might have gotten too close to this little guy. I am going to put just a little there. All right, bring this up because I'm sure I'm off camera. Come on. Whew, I thought it was upside down for a second. That's moving better. Now let me see, how thick is that going to be? I guess it doesn't matter, that's such a small piece there. I thought that these are probably, that slot is too big, too small, excuse me, for the bigger. Yep. You could probably use what is this? The foam adhesive sheets and cut a length equal to your and as wide so that it doesn't shimmy up and down. Let's see. Yeah, let's just. All right, fingers crossed, you guys. Let's see how this goes together now. Put this back on. I like that. It has a finished inside. And you could always write a message on the inside of the box there. Let's see how this is going to work. Oh, so much better. So much better. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. Sorry, I get excited. All right, let me, whew, I worked up a sweat on that one. I think we should put a little butterfly on there that they're looking at. Let's see. Oh, another little one. I told ya. Oh, golly. Yes, this was so easy. I just fussy cut this out of the paper. I have a bunch of pieces that I had fussy cut and took out that so I could throw some cards together fast. when I took the couple of cards down to the flower shop that were Winnie the Pooh, she just about went crazy because she loves Winnie the Pooh, and so she requested me to make her some more Winnie the Pooh. So I got home from there and I immediately started playing with it. So I thought, you know, I thought today, I think I can make one of these cute little slider boxes with it. Yes, I like this a lot. And this, I'm sure I can mail out. Let me just get this off. I love this stuff because you can, if I'm taking a picture of a card and I don't, it won't stay shut, you know, because it's a fancy fold or a fun fold, I just put a little of this on the corner and that takes care of it. I think I'll mail it like so. And this will go together as well. And I think it'll fit into an envelope. Aren't you glad you tuned in and commented? You get a chance of getting this guy. And this will fit in very easily into an envelope, just flat. Let's see, it's, yeah, 4.5 by, not 5 1/4. I'll just put one side in so that it goes in an envelope nicely. Yeah, this stuff works slick. Easy peasy. And then we just take our little lint roller and get all those crumbs off the desk and we're ready to rock and roll again. Oh, I love this one. I might have to sit down and make another one of these. So anyway, very good. So that was what I was going to show you on Tuesday night, but it's a good thing I didn't because I would not have had this idea to do one with the bear, with Winnie the Pooh. And if you wanted to put a sticker or a little note on there like happy birthday or congratulations or whatever, you could probably just cut out an extra one of these, or I'm sure you've got another die that you could use to put one of the nice simple, let me see, what was I going to use? Banner Sayings has some nice one-liners that will fit onto this quite easily. So that's what I've got. Let me flip this back and you can get another look at me. There we go. Oops, there we go. Oh man. Oop, that's not going to stay up there. There we go. All right. Well, that's what I have for you tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do Tuesday night. I'll come up with something. I was going to do an anniversary card for the girls for the cards and coffee and cards class, and there's 2 girls that had made reservations, and so I had put together a card. I'll show it to you rather than doing a kit, and that is this right here. I use those dies that you have to use the silicone mat on. There you can see that die really nicely to get the impression. And I thought that turned out really nice. And it's such a beautiful, oh, you're not going to be able to read this because it's backwards. But it says, anniversaries are for celebrating the joys of today, the memories of yesterday, and the hopes of tomorrow. And I think that it makes such a gorgeous anniversary card. And it's got that delicate, what is it? Delicate Whispers. There we go. Got it. DSP that's got the copper coloring on the one side. So I thought I went with the copper colored specialty paper that I have. So, but I Might put them together and take them down to the store and for sale. Because now they've decided there's going to be 4 of them coming. So I got to come up with something else. And I don't think I have enough of that Delicate Whispers paper to make 2 more cards. It's pretty sad. And I don't know if I even have, I might have enough of the Hydrangea Hue paper. I really have blasted through that. I bought 2 of the assortment pack of the In Colors. So you get one of the 4 sheets of each. And then I had also bought a full package of the Hydrangea Hue. And I've gone through most of it. It's a delightful color, let me tell you. I love it. So anyway, I'll come up with something for Tuesday night. And I have an order coming. I got to pre-order last week for the July In Colors. Oh my gosh. So I've got some Christmas stuff coming. And a little bit of Halloween. And I think that is all I concentrated on. There is some other lovely things in the set. There's a beautiful set that's got violets in it. It's really pretty. But I thought if I'm going to be gone the whole month of September, I need to really concentrate and get started on Christmas stuff if I want to be in that bazaar again, or not bazaar, craft sale in December. So figured I better get my nose to the grindstone, so to speak. So anyway, have a good evening. I hope you're going to have a lovely day tomorrow. Like I say, I think we're going to get some rain, at least in the morning, so it might shoot down our chance of going to the parade, unless we want to sit in the car and watch the poor drenched kids march by. It's kind of sad. But anyway, have a good day, and I will see you on Tuesday night. Good night.